Hello, I'm Diane Barr with another episode of Sound Advice for Savvy Agents. In today's episode, I'm back with Jarette Sampson. How are you doing today?
Doing wonderful. Glad to be here today.
So you're trying to get into these public entities to find the right people to talk to. Can you talk a little bit about that?
I had the attitude of when going into these entities that they're all public servants and they're there to help us. You didn't get into public service if you weren't willing to be helpful.
Tell me a little bit about the first time you meet a new decision maker.
I never talk about insurance. The first time I meet you, I'm going to just look around your office and I want to find out who you are. You have pictures of your 2 kids, where you graduated college from. Whatever I can tie you to that ties you to me, I'll give a card or I have a little handout. That's the only conversation we have about insurance.
That obviously works for you.
Works for everybody if they'll do it.
That's a great way to start.
Yep.
What's one thing you would do differently if you had to start over again?
I think I would get more involved into the organizations like Prima. A lot of what I did was trial and error. I think there's a lot of resources out there that would have made that easier.
I'm glad you brought that up. So Travelers is a platinum sponsor in Prima, which is the Public Risk Insurance Managers Association. It is a great resource for new agents. I'm sure you faced some challenges early on.
Yes, I had many challenges. I went through the entire process on this account and I was voted down by the county commissioners. That was very disheartening, but I've learned over time that if you quit, that's the only time you can really lose. So I just looked at it as a way to keep going forward. And the person that basically led my effort ended up losing their political race and I won the account later on.
So again, it's that persistence.
Oh yeah, public entity work has very little turnover. Therefore, from a retention standpoint, you're going to retain that account for many years. I wrote my first public entity account about 15 years ago, and that account is still on the books.
That's great.